Army is fighting for.
1941, a date which will live.
Note that the first atomic bomb was dropped on Hiroshima.
These forces met their mark.
We have declared war on Vietnam.
But we don't plan to surrender either.
We are going to win.
Proportions and would lead to World War III.
Allied air forces began an attack on military targets.
That in the 21st century, that America...
March 5th, 2052, the United States has officially closed.
The United States will go ahead with a national quarantine. The new plague virus.
Disaster sweeping through some
Right here, pull over. All right, ain't nothing in there.
War never changes. It was the inevitable result of the path humanity had chosen. Everyone who entered into the conflict expected victory. Everyone was optimistic. But as the hostilities escalated, optimism faded, and society began to collapse. The great vaults were built to house the wealthy, the powerful, the influential, and those deemed necessary to their survival. Inside, resources and technology were stockpiled, a final defense against the coming Holocaust. With the past behind them and the present destroyed, they looked to the future. The sturdy Vault Zero was to be the nucleus of the Vault network, housing the greatest leaders, artists, and scientists. The inhabitants of Vault Zero were to reunite the vaults and lead the people to a new life, a new world. But after the bombs, the world would be a harsh one. To ensure the creation of a post-nuclear utopia, the Vault dwellers would need help. Machinery was constructed to tame a land hardened by the ravages of war, then tempered by nuclear winter. But plans were barely in place when the first missiles left the silos. During the destruction, communication between the vaults ceased. Entire vaults were lost. Those that survived were on their own. Not all vaults succumbed to the machinations of war. On North America's west coast, one group of military vault dwellers emerged almost unscathed. They surveyed the wasteland and squared their shoulders for the task ahead. These dedicated survivors salvaged the technology from the vaults, technology that was studied, replicated, and fiercely guarded. For they knew that while their power came from numbers, their future lay in scientific knowledge. In time, they formed the Brotherhood of Steel. The Brotherhood used their knowledge to drive back the atrocities of the wasteland, proclaiming themselves the technological saviors of mankind. They scoured the land in search of more technology, raiding mutant camps, bandit towns, and the broken remains of other vaults. But even they could not keep pace with the high tolls demanded by life in the wasteland. The Brotherhood found themselves at odds with their need for new blood versus their code of technological secrecy. The debate was lengthy. Finally, the elders ruled against sharing the technology with outsiders, convinced that they would endure as they had before. Further discussion was discouraged, and the elders ordered the minority on a mission across the wastes. Super mutants, the foot soldiers of a conquered army, had been forced into a retreat across the mountainous barrier to the east. The Brotherhood constructed airships and dispatched the minority to track down and assess the extent of the remaining super mutant threat. But disaster struck while crossing the Great Mountains. A great storm gripped the main airship and flung it far from its course. The mighty ship was badly damaged. The smaller sections were torn from the main craft, never to be seen again. Many of the expedition's leaders were lost to the winds. The fraction of the crew that still survived struggled to keep their ship aloft before finally crashing on the outskirts of a once thriving metropolis, a city once called Chicago. Broken, scattered, and scarred, they took stock of the situation and once again squared their shoulders to the task ahead. The Brotherhood had much to offer the surrounding villages. They traded advanced medicines in exchange for food and labor. They traded protection from bandits in exchange for new recruits. In time, their ranks began to swell. Separated by distance and ideology from the main Brotherhood forces, the minority was free to forge a new Brotherhood of Steel, one that reflected the ideals they had strived for all along. However, one's future in the wasteland is never certain, for an old power has awakened, also bent on making this land its own. Life in the Brotherhood is about to change.
Well, welcome to Fallout Tactics. As you could no doubt tell from that intro sequence, it's not exactly canon to the mainline games, but there are aspects of it that have been accepted and carried forward. This is a game that I have enjoyed ever since it came out. Yes, it's not the same as Fallout 1 and 2, and it's certainly not the same as 3 or 4, but to me it has a charm all of its own. And I'm going to try and play through all of it. It's been a while since I last did a complete playthrough, but I'm going to give it a go. See if I can still remember how to play the game. Welcome everybody to Ratskin, a guy who knows the lay of the land around his village and the surrounding places, is somewhat adept at potentially getting into places where he's not exactly supposed to be, and once he gets found there is remarkably good at stabbing people who happen to notice. Not exactly the most charismatic person in the world, or potentially the luckiest, but certainly somebody who is able to get out of most scrapes he finds himself in. He, along with two others, have been recruited by the Brotherhood of Steel and given a very specific mission.
All right, you mutated redneck green-skinned sacks of irradiated flesh, listen up. I am Paladin Rychek. I am in charge of training you backward maggots in the art of war and survival. In my time in the Brotherhood, I have personally trained more than 50 initiates, and I am proud to say almost 14 of them are still alive and kicking. The elders have ordered me to mold you flabby, hip-slapping, berry-picking, rat-rubbing Brahmin kissers into capable warriors. And I am going to do it, even if it kills you. I will teach you how to eat, sleep, walk, talk, shoot, spit like a Brotherhood soldier. First level of training will be recruitment detail. You'll go to the surrounding villages and see what able-bodied primates are ready for an honest life's work. It is your duty to remind the village elders that if they want continued protection from the scum of this world, they will uphold their end of the bargain by providing resources and their best and brightest for Brotherhood training. Now get your weak-kneed, superstitious, soft-skinned, uneducated butts to the armory. You will be issued basic weapons and armor. There are 3 simple rules to follow with Brotherhood equipment. If you damage your weapon, you will spend a week in the box. If you damage your armor, you will spend a week in the box. If you lose either, I'll kill you myself. And one final thing, ladies. Welcome to the Brotherhood of Steel.
At ease, Initiate. My name is General Barnaky. I will be giving you your orders before every mission. But before that, I'd like to personally welcome you aboard. Considering that the Brotherhood basic training attrition rate is 85%, you should be very proud of yourself. Now, on to business. 2 nights ago, raiders invaded the resource-rich tribal village of Brahminwood. Their losses have been heavy, and they are now ready to accept the Brotherhood's conditions for protection. We will return their lands and rescue these primitive people in exchange for food and a portion of their older children for new recruits. We must expand our ranks to meet our objectives, which makes every village count. I don't know what is driving the raiders this close to our base of operations, but they have been punishing the surrounding area. Brahminwood is one of many villages that is now occupied by raiders. The inhabitants that did not escape have been slain or imprisoned. Make no mistake, Initiate, they have killed a fair amount of our brothers. Do not underestimate them. You will take your squad to Brahminwood, locate and eliminate the leader of the group of raiders. Once he is removed, his followers will surely fall into disarray. You will then use the Brotherhood's superior might and intellect to butcher the remaining criminals. This is a standard assault mission, so consult the map in your Pip-Boy for the latest intelligence on the area. One more thing, warrior. You must ensure that the village elder survives. He is the key to our plans for this town. According to the local tribal custom, he alone deals with outsiders. Without him, we can have no agreement with the rest of the tribe. Dismissed.
Okay, so consult the map. Intelligence reports this area is lightly patrolled, which is good because this is where we're starting down here. Your insertion point. The red circles outline enemy activity. Blue circles indicate additional information. This is the extraction point, so once we've completed, we need to get back here. Lightly patrolled. Section 2, raiders have taken over this building and is using it as a guardhouse. This I remember being very annoying to try and take out. This main door bars your entry to the encampment. Now there is another door, I think over here, which is locked. I don't know the level of lockpicking required to actually get a decent roll on it, but there is a gate there. Scouts report this gatehouse as occupied by enemy forces. It serves as the first line of defense for the raiders. The kennels will be replaced by raider-trained war dogs. These war dogs have been known to be used as an early warning system. Intelligence reports that this building was another guard post. It is almost certain to be manned by the raiders. This is a well-defended bunker. The number of raiders inside is unknown. I think there's quite a few. I think there's like 3 hanging around in the bunker here. And there's an elevated platform here that I think's got 1 on it. Plus there's a couple more kind of hanging around back here. This area is patrolled, but further information is vague because of the dense ruins impeding the scouting effort. This is the newly established headquarters of the raiders. The leader is most likely to be found here. Expect any guards to be alert and resistance to be heavy. This building is a tool shed. Now this is very interesting. The tool shed here is a prisoner barracks as well. So that's the map. So essentially what the game wants you to do is you want to go up here, deal with the patrols here, head through the gatehouse, round the patrolled area and into the war dogs, up here, deal with this, through this area, through the patrols, and over here, and then down through this section, and deal with the boss. Right, now let's have a look at gear. So you've still got the same basic layout as 1 and 2 down here. You've got your skills, inventory, character sheet, Pip-Boy, and menu. Pip-Boy brings up the map there. Inventory, what have I been given? Ratskin has 1 stim pack, 1 Radex 25 bottle caps, a stinky meat platter, a broken bottle with which to stab people, an MP5 by H&K, a bottle of Nuka-Cola, a Happy Pie, and 48 rounds for the submachine gun. Mostly this is generic stuff you're supposed to get in my testings. Everything except the weapons is standard. So you get the meat pie, you get the stinky meat pie, you get the Nuka-Cola, you get 1 stim pack, you get the anti-rad drugs, and you get 25 ring pulls, which is the version of caps used in the Midwest. Also I have Brotherhood leather armor. My other 2 companions I have are Farsight here, who has got a hunting rifle and a knife, plus a 9mm Beretta, 10 stim packs and ammo for it, and Stitch, who has got a shotgun and a knife, 15 rounds of shotgun, first aid kit, doctor's bag, backup pistol, rounds, and 10 stim packs. As gathered by their names, Farsight is supposed to be ranged combatant, Stitch is supposed to be your doctor. See, Stitch, first aid, doctor, small guns, Farsight, small guns, sneak, outdoorsman. So she's supposed to be able to get into places and take pot shots. He's supposed to heal you up, and then you are whatever you want to be, which in my case is trying to get where I'm not supposed to, and then beating people up. They don't have any perks. No. Oh, well, he's got a good-natured perk down there. And it's level 2, which is handy. I'm not level 2 though, unfortunately. Right, down here. This is new. So you have positions. Let's select everybody. You got standing, you got crouching, and you got prone. Crouching gives you a better chance to hit, but makes you slower. Prone, even better chance to hit, even slower. And as I recall, you cannot use melee weapons when prone. It also makes you much harder to hit. Aggression, sentry mode. Defensive, aggressive, and off. We've got it off at the moment. Put it on defensive, which normally means when we get attacked. Aggressive is as soon as we see people. It is currently set to 33%. If you right click, you go to 33%. That is the minimum VATS threshold not technically that, but you know what I mean, in order for an attack to be made. Let's have Farsight chat to the Elder.
Greetings to the Brotherhood of Steel. You are speaking with Charon, Elder and Tribal Father to Brahminwood. You have arrived none too soon. Our village has fallen to raiders who rode out of the darkness. Some of my people escaped death or bondage by fleeing into the wasteland, but without tools and shelter. This must be the doing of the Brahmin god of fate. With the bandits we trade away our present. In the Brotherhood we trade away our future. Very well, Initiate. I fully agree to your terms, but I fear this decision will haunt me till I reach the eternal grazing field in the heavens. Our villagers are being held prisoner in the camp. Save them, and you will have more people to aid your cause. Lose them, and you will be cutting Brahmin from your own herd.
So, he's just said that there are people hidden away inside the building. And you can see here, look, we got Raider. You saw him fade in and out here. This is when you cannot actually see someone. If someone cannot be physically seen, they will briefly fade out. So I cannot physically see here. This tool shed is where there are people being held. If I go over here, I cannot see anyone, but I know there is one man and a dog around here. Also, door. Locked door. So, if I stick you two there. Let's start moving out. Oh, Farsight. Farsight, you want to move? Potentially, I can lure somebody out. Ah, there we go. Right, so enter combat mode. He's seen us, so he's gone prone in order to potentially attack, but we cannot see him. Out of range by the looks of it, or at least no chance to hit. That's good there. Is he doing anything? He's not doing anything. I think this guy's moving around. I'm going to go in. And stitch. Overwatch mode. Yeah. %15 chance to hit the dog, 0% chance to hit him. Okay. Missed. I could use all my AP to get here, but I don't think I will. Hey, dog down. Still nothing from over here. Okay. Six to get to here. Alright, do it. No. 0% chance to hit. Okay. Move up. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Nice. And there we are. Raider dead. Oh, and that guy's just got up. Unhurt. Yeah. Let's try to remain in... Yeah, you still can't hit him. I might as well loot this guy while I'm here. Baseball bat, a Mauser, and some ammo. $53? 53 is alright. Yeah. I don't think I want to dash out yet. Action points. Go prone. There we are. See, the knife has gone red. Cannot be used. I can't breathe. I keep coughing up blood. That's bad, ain't it? Yes, it is. Right then, I guess. I can get to here. Okay. Get to here. Go prone. Five. Keep moving forward. Yeah, see, now he's harder to hit, but still 50-50. Tail lever up for that. Ooh, how he must have like 1 HP left now or something. Oh, that guy's in on the fight. I can get to there. Not close enough. $52. That's the best chance he's got of hitting. Ow. Alright, well, you hit me, but you managed to take him down. Go far side, run. I think I'm just going to get down on the ground and crawl. Is he going to do anything? Okay, he's going to try and take down Stitch. %0 chance to hit. You probably should get back into cover, really. But no, keep moving forward. And you've got 0. No, still nothing from there. Keep going. Alright, well, Stitch is getting quite badly hurt. Aha! Now this is... I think this is probably down to perception. You know somebody is there. Can't see them, but you know they are there. If he pops up, take a shot. Managed to hit me again. Okay. And I come! Raider dead. Right, now let's get Stitch healed up a little bit. Better to use that on yourself than waste the stim pack if it can be avoided. Now, I'm going to give a go at this door. I don't know if I'll be able to do it, but I'm going to give a go at this door. And there are some pots that you can actually interact with. So, if I go to the door... Locked. Lockpick 43. Let's give it a go. Looks difficult. Nope, not getting in there. Okay. So, I've got to take the long route round. And I don't believe there's anybody over here, but I'll have a quick check. Nothing in the crate. Nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. Ah, we have people. Come on over, Farsight. You're slightly better at talking than me. Civilians. I'm a junkie, but I ain't no bandit. Spare script? No, I don't, unfortunately.
Greetings, hero. I have foreseen your coming since the first eve of troubles. I am Hawkeye, spirit walker and soothsayer for my people. I guard the passage to the spirit world for the living. However, the waking world has turned against my people, and they have been scattered to the sands. You must speak with Charon, our elder. He speaks for our people in the waking world. I guard the secrets of the sunless lands. I cannot help you further.
There you go. Well, I just bolted in here, and look, there's a guy waiting for us. See, I had no idea. I personally had forgotten. My characters had no idea this fellow was here. So if I... Can I get potentially out of the way? Not really. Stand up. Get closer. Try me next time. How was that second shot? Was that a good aim? Aha! You suck. Ooh. An Uzi. Another broken bottle. Might as well take him. house key and 7.62. Can I give that to Farsight straight away? No, I'm too far away. Okay. Anything else of interest in here? Beer bottles. I might as well pick up some beer. Now, I think the house key is used for this building here rather than this one over here. Right, Farsight, you can have the 7.62. There we go. Do I want to use... No, probably just stick with my knife. Although, switchblade. Minimum strength 1. Okay. I don't know if it will tell me on... No, I don't think it does. Okay. Oh, we are 9 to 12. Eight to 18, so better range. Shiv. 8 to 12, no. Baseball bat. 10 to 18, but it's a 4 AP. Bottle. 8 to 12, same as a switchblade. Okay, stick with a knife. It's got the best range. Now let's set everybody up. Yeah, there we are. So it was the house key was required for this. Blocked, of course. Stitches in the way. Okay, Farsight, you'll have to come over the other side here then. Right, looks like nobody inside. But I know there are people patrolling out here. Let's get you in. Ah, you see, there's somebody. Now, what's my percentage? Small guns 52. I suppose I could maybe the 9mm Mauser. I guess. I think I'll go into shock now. Really? I think you should too. 37.52. Take care of this guy. Oh, legging it. Can I... I've got 0% chance to hit. Okay. Hey, 2% from here. 2% chance to hit. Good. One guy dead. Okay, I'm starting to get a little hurt. Got a 16. Give it a go. Alright. Ah, he's run out of ammo. That means I should be able to just stand up and walk over to him. Wait, 38% chance hit. Better than nothing. 59. Wow, even better. 39 now. You just get closer. Still 39. Okay. Go on then. So that's how you want to do it, is it? Okay. Aha! Dog! Ain't nothing. Oh, yeah, I know I'm not anything special. My specialty is punching people. .44, 50. Shoot dog. Damn, okay. Overwatch in case he comes in here. He might just be running away. Yes, I think he's running away. Yeah, well, worth a go. No, I don't think I'll be able to hit him. Okay. Nice job, Farsight. Right, Stitch, you might want to patch me up a little bit, please. Thank you. Ooh, a Beretta Silverhawk. Okay. 9mm ball. I don't think the Beretta Silverhawk, does it use ball? 12 gauge. Okay. You've got a pump action. Anything interesting on this guy? Pistol, some ammo. Booze! Oh, 3 stim packs. Take that. Nothing in any of the crates. Continue on. Now I think this place is fairly empty. Raider trains dogs. Let's all try sneaking. Right, we've been discovered by the Brahmin, unfortunately. Because Brahmin have got, well, better perception than a sleeping man. But this is the next point. As we remember, if we go to the Pip-Boy, we are here. This building is a tool shed. can see villager, raider. So I think I should have everybody on guns. Charge in. $35, $31. Okay. 41, 47. Whole bunch of people back here. Ow! 49, 17. Try and shoot this guy. $38, 40. Better shot over here. Good. All right, time to deal with you. Yeah, you can't hit him. Try getting over this way. Out of range by the looks of it. Or I can't see him. Oh, another raider over there. In I go. Hmm, 2% chance, okay. Stay there. Can you hit him? 46. It's not good that this one's getting. Oh no, they're all unhurt. Okay, that's fine. There you go. You're lying down. Yeah, fair supplies. Whoops, I forgot. Don't switch off. Okay, well, Stitch can have that. Yeah, shoot him. Alright, well, someone's run off down here. I'm not quite sure where they've gone. Ah, there they are, okay. Thank the Brahmin god of absolute nonsense or something, I don't know. What if the raiders return? Well, they're probably going to. Do I want to try and rush it? I don't... Ow. I don't think I will, to be honest. That's a stim up. And change of plans, I'm rushing it. You can't hit him from there. 0% chance to hit. Okay. Alright. You're going to have to I think do nothing. Still nothing on me, okay. In a go! You can't. That's 10 AP. Four, okay. 4, give it a shot. I think I'm going to have to stim again. Another stim. Run! Now, interestingly, you may notice Stitch down here has got 3 less action points than normal. That's because I used 10 action point item on Farsight to get her healed. But because I didn't have 10 action points, it deducted it from this turn's action points. One of the little mechanics. So if you use too many action points for one thing, then yes, it deducts it from your next turn. Still 28%. Not good enough. Go in. Can't do another one. 0% chance to hit. But he is almost dead. Oh, come in this way. 43. Yes. Okay. Okay. Go! Wow. He was a tough one. Hunting rifle, I see. Let me just see how much the wrench does. 15 to 25. I'm not sure how many action points that is. That might be 5. It might be 5 action points. It doesn't actually say. I guess I'll see you in the next combat. Okay. Now, yeah, I guess you can use it on me. Now that we've dealt with this fella, there we go. I don't think there's anyone in here. No. Oh, yes there is. Okay. Congratulations. Right. Now let's see. If I step to here, that's 1. How many is it going to take up? It is like 5. Okay. Yes. Can you not? Okay, you're stuck. Okay. There we are. Ooh, a spear gun. Some ball rounds and pistol. Yeah, let's see. Let's see what's on the shelving. Okay, I think that's going to be... Stitch is going to make use of that. There we go. Nothing else in here. Nope. Next job is this area. So this is watch post. With this is kind of the only, potentially woods might give it a little bit, I think, but this is kind of the best cover we've got. Right, okay, everybody up. Guess I'm not in a position to shoot. Oh no, I've only got 29. Okay. Well, give it a go. Oh well. Well, almost. I could be doing this far more tactically, but ugh. Hey, there we go. Unlocked with the key. Shotgun knuckles. Okay, well, let's grab everything. And more supplies. Right. Next job. 5. Well-defended bunker. Normally, so you've got a guy here who's obviously patrolling backwards and forwards. Normally what you can do is if you can get into what I'm guessing used to be a basketball court over here, you can kind of go up and around the top and sneak out and then round across here and then behind to get to this section. It's a little bit easier than trying to just bolt through all this barbed wire whilst they're attacking you. But I don't know. Thank you. Let's get that open. I don't know if we are, as a team, sneaky enough to do it. Okay, stage 1 is done. We're in the court and he's just there. Alright, oh, there is a guy down here. I don't know if I'm going to be good enough to get up behind him and stab him. That's the problem. You can equip your rifle. Stitch, you're really not that good at ranged combat, so I don't think we're going to worry about you. 62, that's pretty good from that range. Oh, I'm right up behind him. Ow! Well, he's dead. Let's get back to hiding. And I'll take... let's take another stim. Ooh, a Colt 45. It's probably better than my gun. An iron pipe. Yeah, an iron pipe's not going to do me that much use. Far sight come down here. Stitch, if you can move over that way to keep an eye on where this patrolling fellow is, so that hopefully I can make a bit of a bolt for it. I have to come further out. Right, he's off. So am I. Oh, damn. Well, I tried. Yeah, so they're all active now. Okay, well, I guess I'm going to have to try and move in guns blazing then. Come on, Stitch, you can get... Get into cover, please. Alright, it's not going to let me. Guess I'm going to have to go this way. Or it's not going to let me do that either. Well, that's not good. Ugh, 26. Yay! I'm not quite sure what is up with it not letting me move. Well, yes, I am. At least, while I'm not being a very effective shot, neither's he. Right, both of you back down and sneak. Detected, okay. Well, we'll try and ignore this for now because... Okay. we can just come back here later. And for some reason it's only letting me use half my action points for moving. Still detected, okay. It's probably the person up there that's detecting me, I'm guessing. Now I'm going to go past here. Now, over in this section there are a couple of guys hanging around. And I think a couple of dogs as well. Can't remember. But I think that's what's there. But if we can bypass this area and get out through here, then we've just got the boss arena, which is in this bit. Which is, there's a couple of guards outside, but other than that, it's just the boss. So hopefully, it shouldn't be too much of a hassle. Oh, there's a guy waiting for us. I don't want to climb up because I know there's a guy up here who's got a gun. Now obviously if I climb up here, this is using action points to climb up here, and he will just turn around and start shooting you. So put us all to aggressive. Far sight, if you can come over here. Stitch, you remain where you are. Alright. Worth a go. You can't see him. Okay. Still can't see him. Now you can. They're not moving. Okay. You can't see him either. And you're used up half your movement points, so you can't do anything. I don't need to stand to kill you. No, but it helps. Right, I doubt he's got a lot on him because he was using... Yes, he's just got that. Okay. Fair enough. End combat. Everybody get in here. Your guts are sure gonna look pretty on the ground. I'm sure they won't. $18. $95, but I can't hit him. Okay. 25, and there's somebody else shooting at me, but I don't know from where. Ah, it's this guy. Alright, he's decided to leg it. Fair enough. I'm not sure how much trouble I'm going to get myself into if I leg it after him. Ah! Another raider. Okay. A little bit of trouble, it seems. What have we got? Can't hit. Can't hit. 42. Keep the 42. Okay, I think Farsight's going to have to get into cover. Let's try this guy. Severely wounded. %. No, it's not worth it. Alright, go over this way. Hopefully out of his line of sight. Yes, out of his. And nobody else should be able to see me. Alright, he's legging it. I might as well take a stim, I guess. There we go. Blimey, 2 of you. Okay. And I'm not allowed to go any further, but I probably can stim again. Ah. And you better stim as well, I think. There we go. Let's see, can I survive the turn? Alright, he's retreating. Ooh! Can you... No, you can't see him from there. Okay. Just keep moving them. I can see my insides. Ah, dead. Well, I can't go anywhere. You might be able to hear it. It's starting to rain. I don't really want to be sprinting out here. Alright. Well, there he is. Ah, dog. Da, 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 da. That's as close as I can get. 9. Okay, well, you can't. So, stick yourself into Overwatch. 49, 39. Well, there's dog down. And another one. Right, let's head around the corner. Good. Managed to hit him. Sorry, I got a bit of an itchy nose. Don't know if I can hit that guy, so I'll have to just move over. No, nothing there. You got a 54. Hey! Now, how's this fella going to respond to me being right up in his face? And dead. That's my 2 stims back. And 2 more stims. Ooh. Afterburner gum. Let's see, what does Afterburner gum do? Afterburner is a powerful methamphetamine chewing gum that stimulates the central nervous system. Initial euphoric rush rarely lasts more than a few minutes, but during that time the user is filled with a rush of energy and strength. I might use that. Or I could just have some booze. I don't know if booze actually does anything in this game. Nuka-Cola. A bottle of Nuka-Cola, the flavoured soft drink of the post-nuclear world. Warm and flat. That's right. It doesn't make a satisfying fizz sound when you pop it. It's literally just a flat drink. Now, if I'm going to run back up here, I don't think I looted this fellow. There we are. Here he is. Yeah, okay. Well, I thought I saw something then, but I'm not sure. Well, there's somebody. Now, in here, there is a boss about here, and I think there's like 1, 2, 3 raiders. I think. And unfortunately, I haven't got any explosives. Maybe if everybody gets down. Sneak. Cannot sneak. Okay. Try belting it over here. I can go up here if I want to. They're having a run round. There we are. There's one raider. There's another raider. I think Farsight should have a stim before we go in. Voodoo trouble medication concoction made from leftover byproducts of various critters. Views the user with a greater agility and sense of invincibility. I should probably have that myself. Well, I ran into that one. There's one down. Can't hit him. Still can't hit him. Yeah. Let's see where we are. Back here at the start again. $22. Ah. This guy hasn't done anything. Alright. Let's see what I had. Healing powder. Healing powder can be handy if I run out of stims, as well as other gear. Probably I want Farsight to be over here. Let's see if I get let's do the voodoo. I'm addicted to voodoo.
Well, looky here. I don't recall giving out invites to Brotherhood of Steel dogs. I bet my boss will give me all the promotion and props I need after I bring him some Brotherhood slaves. Let's see what you trained monkeys can show little old Horace.
Interesting. A mention of a boss. Right, that's you dealt with. Who can you hit? 33. 47. Yeah, Stitch, you just run up here because I don't think you're going to be... Yeah, 2%. $33. 33. I 16 out of 37. I'm gonna need some medical attention. Let's stim, double stim, and let's take all the drugs. Whoa! Oh, Farsight, sorry. You can't see any from where you are, so sneak out a bit. See that one. Guess I've got to keep charging in. Keep charging in! Yeah! What a complete miss. Okay. $11, $20, $27. 27 on Horus. No, you can't see anybody. Okay. Stand up. Now you can. 48. Still can't move because for some reason the game's decided that I can only use half my action points on movement. Ugh! Still not good enough. Yeah. Rah! Okay, can't see anybody from there. About there, maybe? No. Still can't see anybody. Yeah. Go on.
I may have underestimated your abilities. Well, wipe that grin off your face. Your Brotherhood is no different from us. We both take what we want from these savages. If you think your cause is any more selfless than ours, you're sadly mistaken.
Well, that's fine. I can live with being mistaken. Unfortunately, you can't live.
You've completed the objectives for this mission. Proceed to the exit grid to leave this mission.
I don't actually have to kill them all. Eliminate the raider leader. Damn. That's okay. You can miss. Because I'm here, hopped up on meth. There we go. Everybody's dead. I'll say everybody. Enough people are dead. So time to loot and then get out of here. Here we go. Moving on out.
Mission complete, warrior. You have dealt with the raiders without hesitation and without mercy. Well done. Every defeat we hand them lessens their numbers and increases our realm of influence. The primitives you saved will be thankful and fearful of the Brotherhood in the future. This is important since the village must learn to live by our strict rules and thus be free. I have to admit it's been a while since an initiate performed so solidly in his first mission. The fact that your actions prevented the loss of a single primitive's life speaks volumes of your ability. To show their respect, they renamed their Brahmin stud after you. The Brotherhood, however, will look favorably on you for your next review. You're dismissed.
Ah, there we go. So this is the overworld. It's fairly big. I think you see the date here is 1st of January 2197 at 9:03 AM. We've just completed Brahminwood and we've got the Bunker Alpha, which is our next target. My stats have changed. Got to level up. This is the Brotherhood Bunker. So you can see here, just regular warriors. There's one is in power armor, one's in an environment suit. See this Deathclaw? Yeah. Hey, look who it is. That's the quartermaster over here. And if we scoot on down, yeah, there's a few scribes hanging around, an elder. Another warrior. Master recruits. This is where we get extra people from. is obviously the I think this is supposed to be the bathhouse. It's obviously baths, sinks and mirrors up here, more sinks and mirrors down here. No, I cannot loot anything from here because we are a Brotherhood. We shouldn't be looting ourselves. A wounded warrior. Didn't you bunk next to me? Probably. Medical officer. So this is where we can get medical supplies from. As you can see, we've got some guys hanging around in here. Lockers down here. I believe all these lockers are empty, but they are a place where you can store any gear you want to preserve, if I remember rightly. And a vending machine. Now, the more missions you do, the more people will appear. And you get 2 that will actually turn up that have an ongoing story. When you're all done, you can come in here. And there is General Barnaky, who you get your next mission off of. But, as it has been... Well, it's been a couple of hours for me. It's not a couple of hours of actual video. I will cut it here. And maybe next week. Maybe a little bit longer. Depends upon how long it takes me to get one of these done. In conjunction with everything else, I'll bring up mission 2. So, till that point, thank you for watching and have a good day.